Hey guys, happy July 1st. Crystal here with your daily reading. I am sending you amazing vibes and I hope you feel those amazing vibes. July seems to be a month with a lot to say because as I was shuffling the cards, it was so many messages that constantly kept trying to come through. And I do believe that the first reading of the month has a lot to do with the overall vibe of what that month will be. So let's jump right into it. And I'm hearing a chatty July. So be careful what you say and who you say it to. But also speak your truth. You know, there's a lot to get off your chest this month. And I think you should, because by getting it off your chest, you put it out into the universe. And, if we, like they say, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. We can be passive aggressive, but passive aggressiveness doesn't get us too far in a month like July, from what I could feel. So let's get into it. We got the Seven of Swords out. I had the, what did I have out first? I had the Knight of Swords, and before I had the Knight of Swords, I had the Six of Pentacles. So also, July is also a really good month for assistance, for help, but don't bite the hand that feeds you, I would say. And also with July, be careful with who you get help from. Some people do things to help you in order to bring it up later on, and other people give out the kindness of their heart. With that being said, also, you can't be afraid to get help. Unfortunately, we've gotten in such an independent society, we forgot that it used to be a village type of mentality. And people would help one another, and it wasn't this thing to even really remember. But just because of, I guess, the world and how it's changed, and probably drugs and shystiness and all kind of stuff, has made this a very doggy dog type of world that we've forgotten about that. But there are still people like you and me who will help and who will be of assistance, and also ask for help when you need it. It is part of the law of attraction. You cannot be a manifester without being open to receive, and we do that a lot, and I've had to work on that myself. I've told you multiple times on this channel, it used to be hard for me to even take a compliment, because I'm just like, what? But when you feel insecurities within yourself, people don't know that. And so they're just giving you a compliment, and you maybe don't see what they see, but you just want to be at a place of realizing that you are perfectly imperfect. And if somebody is giving you something, or even just simply giving you a compliment, July, take it, receive it, even if it's some help. All right. And I just saw 1111 too. So I know there's definitely a message for somebody out there. All right, let's get into July 1st. We have the Nine of Wands. So this is a day where you want to kind of keep your guard up. Okay. Keep your cards close to your chest. There's somebody looking over your shoulder. There's somebody trying to slither. I like the word slither their way back into your life, or watch what you're doing, or it's you. I never understood workplaces where, like, they're okay with being scandalous, like, and if I'm offending somebody, I'm sorry, but, like, how the boss will, like, be trying to set somebody up to fire them. Who was that? One of my friends was just telling me about this. And, like, maybe they'll go to different people and try to get them to lie on the person to get them fired. You got to think about when you do stuff like that. That stays on your consciousness, and I think it's not good juju to be out here, being shisty and scandalous, and sleeping with your best friend's boyfriend. You were in no position to be getting that damn close to sleep with your best friend's husband or boyfriend. And or you shouldn't be in a position to where you allow somebody to manipulate you. I don't care how scared and hard up you are for a job. You could stand up for your damn self and say, you know what, I love this job, and I really appreciate, you as my boss, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't have any issues with Cindy. So I don't feel comfortable writing up a paper about how I don't like Cindy when I don't feel that. Do you understand? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. And when you word things a certain way, people don't really have a, what do they call it, a counter argument or whatever the hell it is. So don't be a wussy today, but also be smart. Sometimes it is better. It sounds so bad. Sometimes it is better to plot if you know you got an enemy that's trying, like if you know somebody is trying to get you fired at work, sometimes it is better to, what do they call it? Save face and not show them that you know they're an enemy, if that makes sense. So I know I kind of maybe sound like a contradiction, but I hope you all know what I mean. If somebody is setting you up, or if somebody is being sneaky and actually trying to come against you, you do much better by standing up for yourself. And for some of you all, that might be writing a letter to HR. For others of you, that might be just acting like you really don't know what's going on, even though you do know what's going on, and you're secretly plotting your escape out of that job, or, how you'll be able to prove that person wrong and to expose them for how they're doing and what they're doing. And I heard expose really strongly in my consciousness. So be careful. And if some of y'all out here cheating, you better be careful. Today is one of those days where you'll get caught. So if you are, you better hit delete, delete, delete. Because this is one of those days where they will go through your phone, okay? But anyway, so stand up for yourself. But this Nine of Wands, not to make this reading so messy, it's all about perseverance too. We give up on ourselves before the world does. We don't try. And sometimes we just give up. And the Nine of Wands is like, I know you're tired. I know it's annoying. I know we're sick of hearing no when we want to hear yes, but we got to keep going. And so the Nine of Wands is encouraging you with that. Seven of Swords, I'm not going to get too much into because I already talked about this. The Seven of Swords is the scandalous coworker. The Seven of Swords is somebody secretly watching you. The Seven of Swords is you needing to move a little cautious, and that's okay. It's okay to feel like I don't 100% trust you or this relationship or life right now. I'm just going to kind of watch and sit back. All right. Then the High Priestess in reverse I feel like the High Priestess in reverse has been coming out a lot. And a lot of this Knight of Swords energy keeps coming out in our reading. So it's a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy roaming around, which I love my air signs. They are my, I guess out of fire, they are my most compatible, one of my most compatible elements. But there's a lot of mess that can happen within the air element. So you really, really have to watch it. Because sometimes we have word vomit. Sometimes we gossip and we don't even realize that we're gossiping. What was that? Was that the 4 agreements? I think that was the 4 agreements that went into how speaking ill on others is black magic. And people wonder why their life is a certain way. But if you constantly are just talking bad about people and always talking crap, then you'll find that your words are powerful. And so you could find yourself having a harder time, so just be careful of that. But the High Priestess in reverse is saying something is brought to your awareness. And maybe it is, you know what, Crystal? I am at this place now where I realize the problem and it's me. Or I'm at this place now where I've realized that my problem is that I haven't connected to God. I haven't prayed. I haven't meditated in God knows how long. And it's the simple things on days like this where we forget that those simple things matter, and they keep us grounded and they keep us having a better quality of life. So very interesting July 1st we're starting off with. But regardless, I hope that everybody has an amazing one. If you like these videos, please hit that like button, guys. It keeps me active in making these daily videos, and I do appreciate you being here. And as always, I'll talk to you tomorrow.